We're gonna go live. Happy Christmas, y'all! Merry Yule!
What's up? What's up?
For everybody that doesn't have folks to chat with, let's chat here. Let's
Fuck off and have a good day, right?
right. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people this year that just are the black sheep of the family. They don't go hang out, They do it online with their friends.
Oh, you've got those people that you see in person, right? And they remind you of every bad thing you've ever done every time you see them, and you can't ever get away from anything like that.
Or they just sit there and pour out so much negativity that by the time you leave, you're filled with nothing but negativity.
Right. We got to be joyful. That's why, like, if you're going to go see family and friends this season, be friendly. Like, be a friend to them. Like, there was this "don't be a cunt" video that I was sharing that friends of mine sent over. It's like, if people are singing, don't stop the carols. Like, if they're in a good mood, let them be in a good mood.
Right?
And it's like, that's what makes it fun. Yes. Found it. So I've got the dishwasher going in the back. Sorry for the noise.
Can't even hear it. Or I can't.
Good. Oh, good. Yeah. Like, this is the adventure of life. What happens next? What comes next?
Comes next. Find the remote. That's what comes next.
So, with the witch radio and everything like that we're going to be getting up to on the 1st, right? We'll do what are you thinking? Do a live stream starting at what, midnight? Or are we going to do like just starting in the morning afterwards? What do you think?
I don't know. I didn't really think about it. I mean, we can go from midnight till whenever. I mean, I don't sleep much anyway.
Yeah. There was I've asked Bob and Phyllis if they want to hang out, have some wine. Like, Phyllis wants to get together and do the midnight celebration so we can ring in the new year with that.
Awesome. How's she doing?
She's doing good. Phyllis is good. She's driving for Uber now. She's got to get out there and get some more contacts and stuff going. But the forward momentum of any business, right? Like, what happens next is where you go out into the world. And now that we've got all of our stuff set up behind the scenes, we can take it out into the world and do bigger and better things with it. So I've got to get out and start setting appointments myself for local shopkeepers and see how we can assist and what we can do to build up the bigger sides of the businesses.
Yeah.
It's not all about business. It's about why you're in business.
Hey, where'd you go? Why are you over there?
The AI likes to think everything but you. It's like
it does. It follows me everywhere. Like, I go out to pet the dog and it follows me everywhere.
Yeah.
Another year down.
Right? Did I close the window? Are we there still? Are we still here? Yeah, another year down. Can you believe it's been another year already?
Right?
Like, demonstrating and getting viable proof with all of this stuff that it works, right? Getting the alignments down, getting the communities and stuff at least organized to figure out who's who and where's what. That's a challenge.
Oh, it is.
That's a challenge. I was thinking about selling my spell books, just straight up do a set for all the originals, license them out.
Oh, there you go.
That would be a good quick money raising opportunity if I just sell all of my notebooks to somebody. Um, yeah,
That's a lot of notebooks.
it is a lot of notebooks. It's a lot of information in there. Valuable stuff too. But I don't know. I want to get the academy built, and I want to get the stuff moving in traction. Now that we've proven the gate techniques that work and operable, and we know that the structure of the community and the 5-layer processes and the different tiers of operation and stuff are all viable, we need to get it into implementation. And I got to figure out how to do that at a local level. The question is, do we start with the pagan shops? Or do we just go door to door with businesses? Like, hey, do you want to, what are you up to with your business? Like, what's going on?
You probably see it starting with pagan shops. That way, the right people see it. It don't offend the other Karens out there in the world.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Only because I know how sensitive people are to this information.
But that's just the pagan stuff. I mean, there's like the regular business side of it too. It's just like there's the regular entrepreneurship of like, if you write a really fire copy letter, then you can make traction in a different kind of way.
Right.
If you've got to do your deep shadow work and your inner healing, find the facilities by which you can do that. But yeah, I don't know. Card pull, anybody? Did you watch it?
Yeah, we got 2 people in my channel.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the day in store for Mike today? Have you pulled your card?
No, I haven't done my cards yet. I've been lazy this morning. I had to take the dog out. He's rambunctious, man. He hurt my face.
Yeah?
He's really, yeah, he has a thing with eating ice and chasing cars.
Do dog stuff, I guess.
He's such a silly puppy. He's only a puppy yet, but he's so silly.
That's cool. All right. What are we going to do today? The Page of Swords, upside down, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff.
I got the 5 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Cups.
Okay. Right.
So my evening's going to be good. My afternoon will be so-and-so. My morning was a disappointment.
What?
My morning was a disappointment.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
But it was all right. I smoked a bowl and quickly jumped out of it.
That works. Ah, it's the devil card.
Hello, Lou.
Right? Like, shit. All right, fine.
Lou's always watching. Oh.
Gotta love Lou.
Oh. Stacking of bitches jumped out of there, man. It was like, there they go again.
Yeah.
Works. The 3 of discs. I get that card off.
Yeah. So like, so this is one of those things, right? Like, moving into the new year, I want to try to figure out how to get some more active businesses going. Like, there's some ideas I've got brewing to have just some fun, right? Like, if anybody's got the challenges that they want to get set up for getting into the new year, like, let's fucking do it. Let's do a challenge. Let's get one set up.
We can do that.
We did it. We did it in October. We can do it. We can do it.
I was gonna say, didn't we just recently do like a challenge? That was hard and also exciting.
Hard and exciting. Yeah. So, and it'll be fun because I can get a little bit more going with that for us here. You know, it's like learning with Pedro and getting his stuff better and better formed out is super important. But there's also stuff with Russell and ClickFunnels. There's also Groove Funnels too. They've got new specials and stuff. But there's a lot of educational opportunities. There's a lot of developmental opportunities. There's a lot of just being around others, which is fun. And being online is good.
I thought I had a New Year tarot spread in my book, but I didn't. It was a new moon. No, it was a new moon tarot spread.
I wonder if the tarot spells book has anything fun in it we can do. See, I should have prepared more for today. It's like, oh, it's the holidays. Just go live and fucking work it out.
Right.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. I just do things spur of the moment because, like, fuck it. It's funner that way.
It's good. It is very good. Yeah. Funnel building for businesses is also another thing that we could do. Ideas. I don't know. Fortune for the holidays. What's that?
Huh?
Fortune
for the holidays.
Fortune for the holidays.
Okay.
Fortune for the holidays. How do we bring fortune for the holidays? We get out there in the world and
out there in the world and
fucking figure it out. I don't know. I miss having my retail store. 7 of Cups.
There's that card again.
Yeah, it is.
That was the very first card I got familiar with when I started reading tarot. That card would come up constantly, like all the time.
The world is full of blessings. It's time to go live in it. It's time to go figure out how to make it work.
I think I have an idea. I just haven't put it together yet.
What's the idea?
I don't know. Einstein had a pretty good idea of it too. But they shot him, didn't they?
Who?
Einstein. Was it Einstein or Tesla? Which one of them disappeared?
Did Einstein disappear? I don't know.
I think it was Tesla. They took all his shit.
The government took all his shit.
Yeah, now they make you charge for his electricity, his knowledge.
Yeah.
Did that with Lincoln too.
They do that
But
with a lot.
that's the hell we live in.
This planet got fucked
And
up,
that's why there's sorcerers like us
right?
to change that.
Yeah.
Sorcery, quite fun, let me tell you. I'm really digging the necromancy thing for real. Like, I've become quite familiar with my witch board.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that sigil has a lot to do with it too. And the crystal,
Which one?
the little one I did, the first one I did,
Oh yeah.
the Gate of Saturn.
Yeah.
I have a Ouija board hung up on my wall, and I got a pendulum right in the middle of it. I'm waiting for the pendulum to move. Somebody to be like trying to talk to me. But it hasn't moved yet. I'm disappointed.
But those things need a living current. That stuff needs a living current to interact with.
Find the Christmas tree there. I know, but by the off chance that something paranormal slips through,
Makes sense.
it's always good to have a Ouija board hanging on the wall.
May your bongs and pipes be full, Mad Hatter. Yes, thank you, Mad Hatter. What's up, Jim?
Matt Hatter, what's up, buddy? Your dog is such a ham.
Happy holidays, bud.
My bongs and pipes are full. Thank you, Remy.
I've got enough for the day. This will be interesting.
Oh, you know what? If it wasn't so cold out, I still probably wouldn't go outside. There's humans out there. No, it is. It's like cold. It's only 11 degrees here. 11 degrees.
Jesus.
Yeah, I hibernate in this weather. It's too cold for me.
Yeah. That's not good.
You are welcome, brother. May your day be full of blessings. Vern, you look down. You okay? He says.
Yeah.
End of the year burdens. That's all it is. Those two shall pass.
Yep. That it shall. That it shall.
I found it's only dark for a while. Light does shine through.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? Is like if we were able to talk about the world of lights and we're able to talk about the high holy things and the big, very scary things that exist outside in the world, right? And but at the same time, how do we make that convert to something that's usable on the day to day? It's like the blessing,
It's like people praying every day.
Exactly. I found some really cool math today. Like nobody says really cool math, but these are about singularity refractions and supermassive black holes and where they're located. Like there's a supermassive black hole located 27,000 light years away.
Oh, neat.
Which would explain a lot of different things that are like, oh, and then you could leap one black hole to the next one that's like 1.5 billion years away after that, and it goes further out, and it's like they're just all the universe just spits out material, and it's just particles pulled together into form. It's fun.
Sounds like CERN.
CERN's the science division.
It is. It is. It is.
Yeah. It's funny. I keep finding red threads, but I do have my pants that are red, but it's just this funny red thread that shows up.
I had this yellow cotton, all like fuzzy stuff. My mom, when she passed, had this yellow blanket, and it's like really fuzzy. And I used it the other night because I washed my comforter, and there's yellow fuzzies all over the room. It's driving me crazy. I had to put it away.
It's too bad you had to put it away. But if they shed all over the place, that's like, yeah, it's not good.
That's all right. That's my card all the time.
What?
Going beyond normal. Classify normal.
Let's see what the cards in the box say. I haven't pulled one of these in a while. Still fucking dusty. All right, so the Oracle cards say for today.
Lacking on the Oracle cards, are we?
Hey, I've been fucking with the tarot cards. Like, what do the Oracle cards want from me today? White Buffalo Woman, hopeful heart, see her sign.
All right.
Yeah, after here, I'm going to go drive over to Jan's place and give her some flowers and some wine, and hopefully she'll be there and we can see each other today.
Cool.
So after we get out of here, go do that.
Cool.
But I don't know.
It's always just black sheep, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's the last time I spoke with her was over the summer, and it was just one solid fight.
Oh.
It was just an ongoing, constant fight.
That's why I stay away from my family. I enjoy my peace and my harmony too much. I have that wave, that frequency going on. That negativity, I can't handle that negativity, man. I don't like being down. I gotta be up. I gotta be the class clown. I gotta be making people laugh. You know, during that negative shit, man. It's no.
Well, that's why we did so much, so good with all the stuff with the over the last year or so, I guess, when we were doing all the magic stuff, because at least we were doing something that was productive and it was fun, and it's like, oh, there's weird shit here. If you do this with the weird shit, that weird shit will happen, and it's epic.
And all the synchronicities, wasn't just one, like all the synchronicities.
Yeah,
perfect timing.
It is. It is. Fucking hate the holidays though.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's interesting.
It's no different than any other day. It's just who you're giving credit to today. Basically.
Right. Well, I give credit to the fact that I'm still breathing. Also that I'm not a puppet to things. Like if I'm not if I am a puppet in certain ways, but I'm not a puppet in other ways. So it's like there's some variety of weirdness that we can play with here.
Nope. I light a candle and honor the ancestors that passed before me. Make it all about them. Yeah. It's the only way I got here was a million loves before me.
Yep.
And I was born to break the generational curse, baby. And I'm doing a fucking awesome job of it, let me tell you. Somebody got to do it.
Right. But he does have to do it. And that makes it good. Yeah, I don't know. I want to be up and I want to be happy. And it's like the people that are all about the, like the Jesus love, and they can just get off on like all of that stuff, right? Like they can be all about like the Jesus and like that idea. It's like I can't get behind something so righteous and something so like.
But see, I did that scene already for like 5, 6, 7, somewhere around there years. Like,
Yeah.
it's a temporary high. Like, you feel good for the night, and then, back to your same miserable. So.
Right. And it's the mentalism, it's the hermetic principles of the rhythm of life and finding where's your synchronicities and where is it going to be your strengths and what's going to come from that and all of those good kinds of things.
Like I said in my post this morning, learning sorcery and necromancy and decoding myself according to the alchemical and astrological properties of who and how I was made. Like, I found my life's path. I know who I am. A lot of people, it's called shadow work. A lot of people need to learn it. Yes, it's hell, but you come out the other end,
Well, give some tips. What do you define as shadow work? Like there's shadow work like I've been doing, and then there's like literal like let's make friends with the shadow critters, and like that modern day terminology of shadow work is
now you're speaking about shadow work and deep shadow work. Like, shadow work is getting to know the inner you, what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you angry, what to stay away from, like all the stuff that you've pushed down that you have to deal with, like becoming one with the inner you, the yin and yang. You know what I mean? Like that needs to happen. And for that to happen, you're gonna have to go through a bunch of shit, like the darkest, like literally your world will fall apart. Like, fuck you. Like, like literally, you will be at the bottom of the barrel and have to climb back out.
and that's where I
But
found
what you learn when you climb out is, I don't know. For me, it was enlightening. It was exactly what the Baphomet said. It was enlightenment, like to the T. Like, I had fun learning witchcraft, necromancy, cartomancy, stonemancy, Icelandic magic. Which I'm still going through. Like, all these things, it will never end. It will be a forever process for me. You know what I mean? Like, new things to learn, new things to do, new things to fuck around and find out with.
right.
Oh, didn't want to raise you. Let's put you back. Like, oops. Trial and error. But again, I found who I am. I found my purpose in life. I found, where I'm to go and what I'm to do according to the things that I summon and talk.
I have to find out what I'm going to go next. That's what I've got to do. I've always a perpetual journey to figure out what's next. It's what's now and what's good now, and it's what we're building here and what we're building with the communities and what we've got with Pedro and Pete and Pat and Dean and Tony and all those folks, and getting that all up and good. But there's also what we need to do for our communities too, because the Christians have figured out a way to unify their businesses, whereas the pagans are too much about, no, I don't want to learn online, no, I don't want to pay for anything, no, I don't want to do these things.
And again, pagans are old school. They, you know what I mean? Like, they are set in their ways, and for good reason.
Yeah. And how do we interact with them? How do we create livelihoods that keep us from having to sleep out under the stars by just the grace of a fucking tent?
Why do you even need a tent? They didn't have tents back then.
True. Make a lean-to.
They slept in mangers.
Sleep with the animals. Find where it's warm. Do that. Build it up again.
You didn't even sleep in little, what are they called, teepees?
Yeah, but there was still an indoor from the elements. Like there was still ceremony when you walked in. It was still clean. It was still, there were still blessings to be done. There was still everything to be done when you stepped foot into the house. Like there was a ceremony of entrance.
All right.
And that's something that should
be.
You know, I mean, even now, like, you know, I've got stuff I have to work through to get organized in such a way where we can create that, because I don't feel a part of any particular tribal person. So for those that don't feel particularly connected to anybody specifically, make offerings or make spirits or make rituals to interact with those kinds of things, so that those that don't have traditions, those that don't have specific place, can find it.
Right.
But then we're starting over at the very beginning, and it really is, we go back to the streets. And you know, I'll just be the street wizard, and nobody will, you know, Facebook be damned. We'll see what happens. It was nice knowing you guys. But spending time being at peace is really important. And if you can find peace where you can find it, then you should be encouraged to.
Right.
You know, it's like, what good things can we do as a result of the knowledge that we have now? You know, what
help others to find their way.
Huh? Yeah.
Help others to find their way. Be here to assist those that are curious. Darla Lama, hello. Happy holidays. Good to see you.
What's up, Darla? How are you doing?
I mean, there's so many people out there that are now coming because they're finding out Christianity and Catholicism is all for control and power. They're swimming away from that side of the table. And they're starting to pick up books like I did and read them. And, you know, some of them just aren't as fortunate as me and happen to run into like teachers on a whim that want to make them their pupil. Yeah, not everybody gets that chance. So, you know, for those that don't get that chance, for those that want to enhance their enlightenment, come to a higher conscience, operate on a higher frequency, this be the channel to do it.
Yeah.
This be the people to do it with. I mean,
it's true. We'll spend the time to do it. We'll go deep as it needs to. Get you all your stuff so that you've got your stuff working, your stuff going in the direction you want.
Fern, you look like David Wilcox. You know, that's funny, Darla, because I watched David Wilcox and I didn't put that together, but you fucking do. You could pass as his brother.
Who's David Wilcox? Like, I don't know.
He's like a spiritual astrolog. He makes a lot of sense to a point. I don't agree with everything he says, but I do agree with a lot he says. He's on YouTube here. You'll have to look him up.
Huh. Holy shit. Okay. Apparently I do. All right.
To a point. Yep.
To a point. Yeah. All right. What's up, buddy? To a point. Yeah.
But I mean, even in the brotherhood, you've got guys looking for certain spells and not quite sure how to articulate them and carry them out. And I see all the information being given, and it's like, this is what needs to happen. Why can't this happen everywhere else? You know what I mean? Like Lajani and them put together a great chat room because there's things happening there. Like, you know what I mean? There's no bickering and arguing and fighting and senseless indoctrination. I mean, it's just straight brothers getting together, getting information being exchanged, people being helped.
Right.
Hence is what it should be.
It is. It is. It is. Very much so. Very much so.
So a lot of people are getting curious, and I like that fact because I once got curious.
Nah, you once got curious, and then a year later, you're summoning angels.
It can happen to you too.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, fun. It's, I mean, like I said, it's a lot of fun. If you had told me a year ago that I would be doing necromancy and cartomancy and you know, calling forth spirits of the air and talking to dead and, you know, dead spirits, like, I would have told you were full of shit. Like, I talk to dead spirits all the time through the paranormal. But all the other stuff, I told you were full of shit with. A year later, I'm doing such things. You know, it's great.
You know, and it's not scary and it's not terrifying, and you didn't risk your mortal soul on it. It's like, it's just a little alchemy and it's making friends in a different way.
Exactly. I mean, I got to learn a lot about astrology and biochemistry and physics, you know, alchemy. You put all them together and you take an in-depth look at who you really are and how you were made, and like, there's so many possibilities out there. Like, who's the god? Like, I'm Aquarius, so who's the god of Aquarius? Prometheus. Like, ain't that funny?
And what is it? The things that we use as the foundation of our work? Fire magic? What? Fire? Celestial
Synchronicities,
magic?
my brother. This is what I'm saying. Synchronicities, and you know, go and research this stuff of who you are and you know what you should be doing. Like, they will tell you what you should be doing if you just listen. Like, a lot of people don't listen. They're too wrapped up in everyday worldly things to give them spirits of old a listen to.
Mine says go run away to the woods and never be seen by people again. Like, that's what mine say.
I think Bruce is Aquarius. I think he is.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure. Yeah, but
that's over there at Bruce Sees All, right?
Yes, that's a great channel too. If you're looking for like what's going on in the moon, or even like close to the sun, the things that NASA and others aren't telling you, Bruce Sees All is the channel to go to. He will keep you up to date on like our Martian friends and
good
planets, and I'm serious. Like, I've been following him for a little over 9 years now. I've been joined. I joined his little, like, you know how he gives you a thing to join. I joined that for like almost 2 years now.
That's great.
But to get back to what we were talking about, you, my brother Fern, do different magic. You do in-depth, like, yeah. So you are different. Like, you do the hard stuff.
But for me, the hard stuff is the easy stuff. Fucking weird, man. Like, I'll go backwards with it. Like,
I still remember the first time I sat down with you. And you're like, all right, are you ready? I'm like, yeah. I read the Book of Solomon, Necronomicon. I'm fucking ready, dude. What's up? And you're like, all right, you got to get this herb according to this planet and placement. You got to do this math. I was like, yo, wait a minute. I'm fucking done. I can't wait. We got into math now, and yeah, now look at me 9 months later, and I'm like, got the shit figured out. The sigils fucking drawn, and fucking candles and herbs, and like, it's great. But
Oh,
that's the in-depth hard magic that you and some others that I know are into, and it's just fascinating to me because when you get that timing right, the synchronicities, the power that's being drawn, the force of energy that changes the atmosphere, like it's great.
yeah. And I just love teaching it. Like, using it is the most fun. Is the look of amazement on people's face when they see it for the first time.
Yes.
Like when you're like when people light up and they're like, "Holy shit, this works!"
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Like, yeah, you could take a logarithm and you can extrapolate divine timing from it. It's fucking nuts.
And I did that. Remember, I did that at Centralia with Robin.
Yep.
It was hot as hell on that mountain. I called forth the air, and it came. She was like, "Huh?" Made her a believer.
Oh, yeah. You did it all right. And that's the thing is, like, how do we get this? Who wants to do this? Because I figured now that I've got worked through with Daniel and you and Lifetime, and we've gone through a little bit of the harder generalizations. Those don't need to be a thing anymore. Like, all that shit is done. It's like, where do you want to do, and where are we going to go next?
Right.
And then we can speed it up. Like, it's, what do they say? Money follows speed. So the faster we can get people trained up and ready to go, the easier it gets. But at the same time, by getting people trained up and ready to go with this stuff easy, there is still bigger shit to deal with.
Right.
There's
And
still a bigger problem.
That's why I think Witchcraft Radio plays, pagans and those that are curious can come and get that information and be led in that right direction is what should be done.
I agree.
There's so much potential there.
Yeah. And
the knowledge you bring, the experience that I've just had, like the documented proof we got along the way, like
yeah,
like it's divine being. It's supposed to be out there.
it needs to be.
Help others in their journey.
Finding place to do that acceptable. It's like there's a little park down here about a mile away that I'll walk to, and I'll go sit down there when it's a little warmer and do the preparations for classes or do the notes and ideas for these kinds of things. And that's a great little place to start meeting pagans and local pagans in the park. Something I can get to easy. My hips and shit.
I mean, it's as simple as incorporating it into your everyday life, making it your part of your living style. Witchcraft, it's great. Yeah. Changes your life.
It does.
Literally, it's great, and it's not evil. It's a part of the cosmos which you come from. It's you just in energy form. It's what you really are without the flesh suit. Like you're just playing with it and molding it, helping it to make positive vibrations in your life instead of just going with the flow and letting the negative bounce off you. You're manipulating this so that you can have all positive. Right. Not that you won't ever have any negatives, but when them negatives come, you'll know better how to deal with them.
And that becomes the big things that that becomes the biggest changes.
Change is hard.
Change is hard. Forced change is worse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Forced change is worse.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm still waiting on the knives that were ordered 2 months ago that should have been here by now, so I would have had time to get out and start doing fundraising for the academy. Like that's $3,000 worth of knives for people's practices and stuff.
Right.
That is still is still not here yet. So
did you contact him?
Yeah, he says the DHL was supposed to be here last Monday, and it's not.
Oh, okay.
But it could have been the DHL to his place to get the things and then packed them all for shipping over. I have no idea. Like it's
DHL.
he's not very forthcoming with his conversations.
Yeah, that wouldn't make me feel too good.
No.
You gotta watch those people on Facebook. I don't deal with those people.
I'm not going to be dealing with those people. I'm going to be dealing with local suppliers. But the thing is like, no, it was from Pakistan. It's a handmade crescent blade and ritual knife. So you've got the white and the black handles. So you've got the stuff for the herbs and the stuff for the energy work and things like that are custom made with the going into the planner work and then the going out from with the triple moon phase shapes.
Right.
So it works on celestial magic as well as terrestrial stuff, as well as the intangible shit that I get up to. So they're supposed to be tools that will last a person their entire practice. Yeah, they're fucking gorgeous. Caucasian Sasquatch. What?
Happy holidays, buddy.
Happy holidays. Merry solstice. Yeah, they're cool stuff. I just need to get them here so I can start selling them locally. You know, it's them, the Grimoire of Arts, the coffee cups, the other stuff for the Academy to get that up and out and fundraising and such like that for people. You know, it's incorporate a little bit of your Academy life, you know, with some swag. Bring it into your life, you know, become part of the Academy's model of always learning, always creating.
I'm trying to keep up on chat. I am super bad at chat, guys. Yeah, whatever. I know everything's froze here too. It's cold. It's like 2 degrees. Well, it's 11 degrees now, I think. Let me see.
You know.
Oh no, it jumped up. We're at 22 degrees. Slowly climbing back up the ladder there.
You know, the question I have is, why is it when one seeks knowledge of themselves to seek who they are? You've got snow in your house now.
Yeah, it's dust. I just threw a bunch of into the flower pot. All my used potash, I throw it in the flower pot because the nitrogen and stuff in the it's good for the plants.
Yeah.
I revived an aloe plant that way, actually. Believe it or not. Just
I actually do.
And throwing it in. A little bit of pepper helped. I did put some pepper in there. Thanks to the wife. She put some pepper in there. Okay. Let's try it.
Cool.
It's looking good now. Coming back. It was almost dead.
That's great.
We got some kind of cactus jaw in there. I don't know what they are. But they're the only plants I have left that them bastards didn't take.
Yeah, this is interesting stuff. But anyway, I'm thankful for you guys to come on and join us today, hang out for a little bit.
The ice cracked your bone.
Fuck.
On your aquaponics sump. Oh shit. Oh damn.
Wow.
So you're in the market for an upgrade. Oh, that fucking sucks. Damn. I never had any luck with aquaponics. Always stuck to like Coco Core. It's easier.
That's good stuff.
It's built fail-safe. Oh, okay. Oh damn, that's cheap. $20. You don't find it for $20 around here. Caucasian Sasquatch, though, guys, is like a radio station game player. He's got some good content. If you haven't subbed to him, go check him out. Catch him all the time. Oh, I bet it's probably better to do aquaponics. I know a buddy that has fish, and his pot plants are on top of the fish tank, and the roots go into the fish tank. It's weird, but it works for him. Hey, no problem, Darla. Thank you for stopping by. Happy holidays.
Company here. Great. Enjoy your company. Have a happy holidays. Stay safe with everybody. Give love to all your friends and family out there, everybody. You know, don't be evil, and sing happy songs of some good times if you can.
Yes, don't be evil.
Don't be evil. All right, y'all. Stay safe. Happy holidays. We'll catch you next time. Until then,
Don't be evil.
have fun. Don't be evil. Later, y'all.